Hi, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This is your weekly reading for the 6th through the 12th of November. Also, I have mini readings up on Etsy. They're at a discounted price. So if you haven't worked with me before, make sure you check those out. All right. So I shuffled your deck and I pulled your cards, and your energy for the week is Justice in the reverse. You got a lot of major arcanas, and this is kind of a heavy energy. Okay, you got an oracle card that says dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark hair or complexion. So it's possible that this could be someone who's influencing your life. You have the devil at the bottom of the deck. It feels like you were working on something and creating something out of nothing is what this is looking like, right? And then very abruptly it seems like it changed or it ended, and now you're feeling protective of yourself, especially with this devil energy at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it's very possible that someone who has treated you badly may need your help this week, and you're trying to wrestle with what that would look like and what you want to do about that. For some of you, you're getting something really great because you actually got the diamond card. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like something is coming in for you. And then it's like as soon as your life changes, or it feels like this thing that you deserve so much from what I'm seeing here finally happens, it's people that are guilt tripping you or putting their hands out or being like, now that you've gotten all these things and you're so lucky, where's mine, right? Why aren't you helping me? Why aren't you coming through for me? If you've been blessed by the universe, right? Why can't you share that abundance with me? And, it really is up to you if you want to help this person. But I'm also seeing that you don't need to feel guilty if you don't, because they do have something coming in for them, but just not yet, right? And so, like, you can help this person if you want to. But what I'm seeing here is like the universe is trying to teach this person a lesson. And it's not your job to have to get in the way of whatever that is, right? Especially because this feels like whoever this is has a way of treating people really kind of bad, is what this is looking like, right? They will have a resolution to their problem within the next few months. So if you don't do anything to help them, they will be okay, right? But I feel like they definitely will guilt trip you because it's like, oh, well, now that your life is going so much better, why aren't you helping me? The universe is giving you whatever this is so that you can start living your purpose, because there's something about your life where it feels like you're not quite doing what you were put on this earth to do, right? And so maybe you've been praying about this or you've been asking for a sign, and then suddenly you're blessed with something, some great opportunity. You got envy. There are people that are going to be around you that want to come along for the ride, but they don't really deserve to be a part of your life, is what this is showing me, right? And so the difficulty here is, how do you stand up to these people? What do you say? What do you say when it's like, okay, I did the work, I paid the price, I got what I got. It's not my job to do the things for you that you're choosing not to do, right? How do you deal with the disappointment that's coming from whoever these people are when you're not wanting to bring them on your next level of life? You were the one in the trenches, right? So it's like, why should you have to pull all these people or this specific person out of the rut that they put themselves in when it looks like they've treated you so badly, right? Something that you can view as an opportunity this week is being able to see a situation for what it is. Because what I'm seeing here is like your blessing is overdue. Whoever this is trying to guilt trip you has had blessings, right? And it feels like when you needed something, they were nowhere to be found. And now that it looks like you're getting what you deserve, right? all of a sudden it's like, oh, hi, why are you so unfair? Why did you win the lottery and you didn't give me money? Why did you get that promotion and you didn't borrow me this, right? But when this person was feeling so abundant and having all this wealth, it's like it was shown to you that they weren't willing to share with you, right? The energy doesn't match. It's not, I look out for you and you look out for me. It's very one-sided, right? And so if you feel like people have been getting blessed before you and you're not understanding why that is, or you're looking like, man, I'm working so hard and I don't get why all these people are getting all these things and it feels like I'm not, that was all for you. Okay, the universe wanted you to see what these people do when they don't need you. The universe wanted you to see what these people do when they're abundant. Do they squander their wealth and then they hold their hands out? Do they get a bunch of money and forget that they owe you money, right? That was solely for you, because what happens next is almost magical, right? With this tower energy, something's happening that's going to change the whole trajectory of your life, right? And you're going to get all these things where the people who had blessings and they were sitting at the top of the mountain and they're looking down on you like, I bet you wish you had one of these, right? Everything they have is going to pale into comparison to what is happening to you, right? It's like you're being elevated very quickly. Something very good is coming in. And then now they're looking at what they have and they're like, well, I don't have anything. I barely have anything. I don't even want what I have. I want what you have. And it's like, man, I would love that for you too, but you're going to have to figure out a way to make that happen, because while I was thinking about us and you were thinking about you, right? I saw that and I started working on my own thing and it blew up. And I did that by myself while you were off celebrating, possibly with people that weren't even there for you when you were down on your luck, right? It's like you're somebody's trusty sidekick where they know like, oh, I can always go back to water sign. They're always going to listen. They're always going to give advice. They're always going to have a hot meal or a handout for me. But when I'm doing well, I don't need to pay attention to my water sign, right? Well, now it's like you're being elevated in a way that everybody will see. And there's going to be a lot of people that don't like that, right? But you will have to figure out how do you deal with that, because your obstacle is the Chariot in the reverse, right? So there's going to be people who don't like the word no. There's going to be people who may gossip about you or talk badly about you because you didn't go out of your way for them when they've shown you who they are, right? When they were doing well, they didn't think to ask if you needed anything, right? And for you, I think that's going to be so hard because you are a water sign, so you care, right? You want to see everybody doing good. You would give your last to anybody, right? But now is the time for the universe to bless you. And it's been shown to you, like, look at what these people do when they're up, right? So it'll be difficult for you to figure out what to do about this, because you know what you feel is right. Well, what you feel is right is letting whatever, is coming to these people come to them without getting in the way and being like, no, that's what deep down you'd like to do. But the person that you are, the empathy that you have for people, makes it very hard to sit back and let people get their just desserts, right? And so you're going to have to figure out what you want to do with this. Like I said, the universe is teaching these people a lesson, or this person a lesson. And I feel like even if it's difficult to watch, you learned your lessons, right? Well, whoever this is was out with their, rewards or their awards or their money or their relationship that was working. Whoever these people are, they forget about you, right? And you've done the work because there was nothing else to do. Everybody was gone doing their thing. Well, now it's your time, right? I don't know. You can do what you want, but just know that eventually this will work out for these people. But the universe wants them to kind of see, like, water sign doesn't need to help you, because where were you when water sign was down? Or what did you do with the blessing that I gave you? Did you help water sign, when they were a loyal person? Or did you exclude them because they weren't where you are? You get what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of karma kind of coming back on people but you're also being repaid for the good deeds that you've done, right? And that's something that you did, not everybody else. So maybe just take your time with what you decide, right? Because this Tower energy, it's like when it comes in, everything feels kind of chaotic. So maybe just give yourself, some time before you're like, oh my gosh, I'll bequeath you all of my riches. I feel so bad for you, right? All right, so you got stand in front of a mirror and say to yourself, I am worthy of all the good things I dream about. I feel like that's what's happening for you, water signs. And I feel like whoever this is or these people are, they know you well enough to know how to play into your guilt or any of your limiting beliefs to make you feel undeserving so that you'll give your stuff away, right? And that's not fair. All right, this has been your weekly message. I will speak to you again soon, but in the meantime, take very good care of yourselves. Bye.